start again. It's a redskin.
Yup, what you lot saying? So yeah man, for this one, basically gonna be reacting to something called Gangland London, innit? How new gangs use brutal violence to dominate rampant and lucrative drug market. Most of it's bullshit anyway, fam, so I'm just gonna break it down and see what they've got to say, fam. Cause I know it's a whole lot of nonsense really, man.
The new generation of London gangs are organised on the basis of violence, because the gang that is the most violent will maximise its profits in the drug market.
What you talking about? They're all wet, bro. They're wet. They're wet. Talking about, fam, the one that uses the most violence and blah blah. These guys are silly. When they're gonna grow up, man? When they're gonna grow up, fam? Honestly, fam. This mentality, bro, I'm telling you guys, fam, that man is just a man.
Come on, light work.
Come on.
The wrist light work.
10 on the wrist light work. What about when they first take it, fam? Then you got 0 on the wrist. When they first catch up to you and they take your P and your watch, 0 on the wrist, boy. 10 on your life, on your prison sentence. Yo, these guys are crazy, I'm telling you guys.
Right, yeah, that's light work. Quick 20, quick 20 quid. Come on.
The old school mafia, don't harm women, don't harm kids, all that is out of the window. Whoever terrorises the other postcode the most will dominate the drug market.
Fam, what he doesn't know is that these guys are soft, fam. These youths are soft, fam. Half of them don't even mean to do that shit, bro. They don't mean to take it out far, fam. That's when they get grabbed, they start snitching on each other, bro. Instantly start snitching, fam. Start regretting the whole decision, bro. Man acting like these men are trained assassins and all of them things there, bro. But this isn't we're not in Brazil, cuz. We're not in South Africa, fam. Or Mexico or nowhere like that, bro. These men are soft, bro. We need to tell them for what it is, fam. Stop giving them this credit that they want, this credit that they're saying that they're this and they're that. Stop giving that to them, fam. Stop giving it to them, fam. We start calling them for what they really are, fam. Some dickheads, bro.
On Atwood, I am a true crime YouTuber and author. I served just under 6 years in Arizona prison for trafficking ecstasy, and I'm an activist and I work in drugs education. Top dogs in the London drug gangs include the Marley Boys, Clerkenwell Crime Syndicate, and the Albanian Mafia. In fact, I spoke to someone recently and he told me the story of a young person who set up shop in Albanian territory. They came to his house and they removed his eyeball with a spoon. People take their safety in society for granted, but these gangs are so ruthless and so calculated, human life means nothing for them. They bring people over.
Imagine that, human life. All for what, bro? All for what? For a little bit of change, bro, that you're gonna lose anyway in the long run, fam. You're gonna lose all of that in the long run, big man. Yeah, 99% of you are gonna lose it, fam, because none of you are looking for an exit plan, fam. You get me? All that change that you're talking about, fam. You saw what happened to Pablo, right? You man are trying to be like Pablo Escobar and flipping El Chapo and them, and you saw what happened to them, right? They done Pablo on the roof, but they left him on the roof, cuz. What happened to El Chapo, fam? El Chapo, my man stuck in, what's it? US prison. He's even from the US, bro. My man's not even a US citizen. They locked him up in the US prison because he ain't coming out, cuz. He ain't coming out. That's the reality, bro.
And they perform the hits, and then they go right back to where they came from. undetected. You've got the old school gang leaders, and then you've got the new generation of gangs and the elders. So for the kids who are on the streets with nothing to do, kids who have not got parents, are state raised, or their parents just don't care about them and are letting them run wild, these are ideal fodder for recruitment for the gangs. So the need to belong, to have a sense of family, is something these kids are lacking. And when these elders come to them and say, look, I'm your fam, you can be like me, rise up in the gang, be a high earner, and we are your new family and we will take care of you. These kids are groomed into thinking this is their new family, but really they're just getting used. And when it goes down, for example, if they used to murder someone, when it goes down and they get arrested.
Man can't say that though. Man can't say that's for everyone, fam, or even the majority of the reasons why man them are on what they're on, fam. Man can't say it's because they're getting groomed and all of them things there, blah blah blah. Like, nah, man can't say that no more, bro. Man can't even say that no more, fam. Like, a lot of these guys, like, especially if they grew up in the same estate, they obviously all knew each other, they all grew up with each other, fam. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that grooming thing don't happen, fam, but man can't make it the narrative. It's painting a narrative that that's what's happening most of the time. It's not. A lot of these guys are choosing to do this, bro. They think it's cool, fam. They want some fast money and that, fam. You get me? A lot of them, they don't even want orders anymore, bro. They don't even want no orders, and they want to be doing their own thing. Like, these guys are smarter than you think, fam. Literally, fam. All that age stuff, bro. Oh, my man's a young... Nah, bro. Don't let it go past your head.
They're often left out to dry by the gang leaders, the gang members.
I would go out, leave the area, and I'll get kids to go up there for me. Pay them like 300 a week.
So what sort of age?
About from anywhere from like 12.
Man said 300 a week. Young man, you know you can make way more than that in a week if you get a 9 to 5. That's a fact, bro. That is a fact, brother. And if you do overtime, you can make triple, double that, bro. Man say paying you 300 a week, you can make that in a 9 to 5. A job where you don't even need any qualifications, bro. Come on, man.
50, 60.
When they are looking at the disenfranchised youths on the streets, they're saying to themselves, how do these kids fit in? Is that kid, could he be an enforcer? Has he got violent tendencies? Could this other kid be a lookout? So they structured the gang in a...
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, it's not this calculated, bro. Like, it's not this calculated, bro. These men are not the cartel, bro. These are not the cartel, Rube. You feel me? They're not the Italian mafia, Rube. You get me? Because if they was these type of people, they wouldn't be rapping about these things that they do, bro. They wouldn't be showboating it, putting on camera. Man's got 10 on the wrist. Man got 20. They wouldn't be doing none of that, fam, if they were really like that, bro. Come on, man. These are just lost guys, bro. They're lost guys, bro. Man. They're lost guys. And they can definitely be saved, bro. They can definitely be saved, man. Man can't make it look like these guys are like lost causes. Some of them are, fam. Some of them are lost causes, innit? You know what I'm saying? They want to be crash out gang and that, fam. Just crashing out, crash dummies and shit. But like, I know I said earlier, they're smarter than what they look. As in, when it comes to criminal organizations, they are smart in that aspect that they're able to do their own thing without having older people around them to say anything to them, fam. But they are lost, as in what they're doing, they think is progressive. They think it's cool, whatever. They're not really realizing the effects it's gonna have on them as they get older. You feel me? Even those same those older guys they're talking about, fam, most of them are like what, in their 30s or early 30s, 35s, whatever, yeah. They're gonna get it, bro. The feds are gonna grab them, bro. This is a fact. the feds will grab them. Even when my man's 60, bro, he thinks he's made it. For my man's 60 years old, thinks if he's still doing what he's doing and he's 60, they'll grab him. They will grab him, fam. Especially in the United Kingdom, fam. Don't play with these guys, bro. I'm telling you, fam.
With how these kids perform, as they increase in the sales, they rise up the gang. But it's all razzle-dazzle from the gang leaders because they are saying, look, I've got the women, I've got the diamonds, I've got the money. You rise up in the gang.
Yeah, I'll go all of that. I'll go all of that, bro. I'll go all that shit. I'll go all that shit that means absolutely nothing, cause I'll go all of that. Yeah, got the women, the girls and that, the diamonds and that. Don't mean nothing, bro. Come on, man. Crazy guy, fam. Literally, for him to persuade you for the reason for you to. But I've been there myself. Yeah, I've been there myself when certain man have gassed me and said, yeah, you X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. I've been there, fam. But I'm telling you now, as an older person, bro, that shit's never worth it anyway, fam. There's nothing wrong with getting that stuff anyway. I don't think there's nothing wrong with you getting nice stuff. I've always said that. I don't mind people getting nice stuff and chains and watches and whatever, fam. Like, live your life, bro. But man can't say this is the end goal. This is what man's supposed to be living my whole life for and dying for. You know how big the world is, bro. You know how much is out there, fam. If you went out there, oh my days. If you went out there and saw what's happening out there, fam, a lot of things you feel like was valuable, you wouldn't even care about that. Money is obviously necessary because you need money to do everything, fam. But that's as far as it goes.
These young people who are aspiring to that lifestyle are doing the dirty work for the elders, and a lot of them end up in prison serving life sentences. And once they get sent down, they're thinking this so-called family is going to support them, and their homies are trying to sleep with their girlfriends. These gangs manage to operate so effectively in the city because so much money is involved in the illegal black market in drugs. As that money flows to the top, it doesn't stop at the gang leaders. It goes to corrupt cops, corrupt politicians, corrupt prosecutors. In fact, we interviewed a guy who had bribed an entire customs team so that he could bring his product into the London market.
Offer was put forward that had a whole team of customs officers. For £1 million a box, they would clear any container we wanted through the wharf.
When you're talking about the illegal black...
Man, shit like this, bro. This is just giving niggas ideas, bro. Imagine you're a little 17-year-old out there, you're a little 7-year-old, you're trying to do your thing and whatnot. You're trying to be El Chapo and Pablo Escobar from. You're hearing this guy talking about, man, them can corrupt feds and I can corrupt prosecutors, I can corrupt case working teams and all these things there, if I can corrupt judges and that, fam. All he's seeing from this video is to say, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, brother. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the link for that, fam. He's not seeing that and thinking, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, you know. This shit's fucked up, I shouldn't be doing. He's thinking, yeah, you can do that, yeah. Man can do that, yeah. Say nothing, cuz, mad.
In drugs. Each gang is a brand.
I'm in my second home, Allerdale, Scotland. Isn't it beautiful here? What's really...
If that brand is under threat because another gang is coming on its turf, it must use the most extreme violence possible to protect its brand and send the other gang off its turf. Otherwise, it's going to lose money. So with the London gangs, if a young kid is showing potential, they will give that young kid some product, drugs, on credit, and if the kid can get rid of that product fast, they've earned the trust of the gang. More product will be extended on credit, and that kid will be allowed to grow his customer base and take over a certain area or a certain street for the gang. Knivings are common every week. Guns are easily accessible.
But what he didn't tell you is that consignment never ends, bro. Depending on how the relationship you have with this person or what type of person you're working for, the consignment never ends, bro. You think whoever let you go to go do your own thing like that, fam, he's gonna keep you under his corner at all times, bro. He's gonna be fucking you up behind your back. You never know. He's making shit harder for you, fam. He doesn't want you to leave. You're making so much money for him. He doesn't want you to leave and make all the money for yourself and surpass him. That's what they don't tell you.
I've heard about people getting kneecapped. I've heard about people getting dropped off high-story apartment balconies, or at least dangled off them. There's no method that these gangs won't use when it comes to trying to maintain their turf and earn their money.
I said maintain their turf, bro. But you know how much space is out there, fam? You know how much space is out there, fam? For people to go do whatever they're doing, fam. Well, I don't know what this guy's talking about, fam. I like him as well, and I ain't got nothing against him, fam, but all of that, because sometimes I come across a lot of people and like normal people and whatnot, and they honestly believe this shit's over. People are basically beefing literally over drugs, over drugs basically. Like that's the main reason why people are beefing and people are killing each other, because of the drugs. Which is really not true. It's really not true. It is, of course, a lot of people beef over these type of things, but most of the killing that goes back and forth is the man them that's already been killing each other. Probably started over drugs, fam. Probably started over girls or whatever, fam. But the main issue is the ones that's going back and forth, bro. They've been going back and forth since the start of time, fam. Before you even born, they were still going back and forth, and they're still going back and forth now, fam. You feel me? All of that drug stuff and that. Like, most of those young G's that they're using, they're not even, like, built like that. They're never even built for it like that. They don't even stay around for too long, bro. That's why they get new workers all the time. That's why they're able to do these things. They're able to kidnap these guys and pressure them and do this and do that. Because they're just innocent guys. We're not innocent guys, but they're just soft guys, innit? No offense, but, you know, that's what it is, man, bro. Yeah, man.
Splash that cash, nigga. Tell him don't spend the re-up, man.
The main rule...
Splash that cash, nigga. Splash that cash, man. I want to see how these guys are when they're 50 years old, you know, literally. I want to see if you still got that money when he's 50, cuz. Literally.
Snitches get stitches. If anyone grasps...
Ha! Not anymore. I done a video about this the other day as well, fam. Fam, this snitching thing's played out, fam. Man, them are selective banging on snitches, bro. Selective with it, fam. Depending on who snitched. That's what it's about nowadays. Depending on who snitched. All of that, yeah, bare man snitched, fam. Nothing's happened to them, fam. Nothing, fam. But snitches get... stop it. These lot are playing GTA, bro, I'm telling you.
On these gang members, and they found out it's usually KOS, kill on sight. And the other rule is loyalty to the gang. These elders, they're looking for foot soldiers that will die for them. That's how committed they get these young people to these criminal families. These gangs are blood in, blood out. You can't just walk away from the gang. You now know too much. You are a liability.
This shit clickbait, bro. This shit is clickbait, man. Oh my days, fam. Listen. This shit clickbait, bro. A lot of the gangs out there, this is not how they come around, man. This is not how they operate, fam. I'm not saying they don't. A lot of them, well, to be fair, the ones that don't operate like this, most of them are broke, to be fair. Let's be honest, fam. The ones that do operate like this, yeah, they make a lot of money, fam. But at the end of the day, this shit, I don't know, man. This doesn't sound like... This doesn't sound right to me, fam. To be honest with you, like, it's just like... It sounds like some clickbait shit. It sounds like some fucking Pablo Escobar type mafia stuff. Like, these guys, I told you already, fam. These guys are not like that, bro. These guys are not like that, bro. Mama's moving like these guys are proper scared of the olders, fam. How many of these young G's overtake the olders, bro? How many of these young G's overtake, they cross their line, they go over their barrier, fam. They get excited and they can easily rub out the olders if they really wanted to, fam. So the way he's talking about like this, like, I don't know why he's talking like that. It's funny to me.
If you think you're just going to walk out, they would rather snuff you out than have you out there with the possibility that you could at some point give their names to the cops.
Cap. What's he trying to say? That if you could, bro, don't let this guy lie to you, bro. What's it, young boy? If you want to leave, bro. Leave. Ain't no one gonna do nothing to you, bro. This guy lied to you, acting like, oh, if you leave, they're gonna kill you if you leave. Is you crazy, bro? Is you crazy, bro? Why is he putting fear in you lots? He's trying to put fear in the young boys' hearts. I don't know what this guy's on, fam. He's moving, man.
All these kids you see every weekend, someone's been stabbed in London, knife crime in London. They are young people competing for the black market in drugs.
No. Cap. That's absolute cap, brother. That's not the reason why that shit happens, bro. Cause if you're lying about why it happens, bro, how are you gonna fix it? It's got nothing to do with that, fam. A lot of these guys don't give a fuck about. All of them are able to make money by themselves, by their own little batches. Obviously, the more the merrier. But then they don't like. When it comes down to it, they're really like trying to get each other. Like they're really trying to get each other. When it comes down, you can tell these guys don't give a fuck about money, fam. If they cared about money like that, then they wouldn't be beefing anymore. Realistically, they wouldn't be willing to throw all that money away, that illegal money. They wouldn't be willing to throw all of that away just to get a man down in broad daylight, fam, in front of everyone in the middle of Brixton High Street or something like that, fam. Inside fucking JD's where everyone can see you. That's what they do. They crash out. And they had all of that money back there, but they went to crash out to get this guy. So it's obviously deeper than the money, fam. Man was talking about that's why the man never getting shanked, because of the black market. You know how much money's out there, fam? No one has to take anyone's... Bro, bare man can be... I'm talking too much now. Forget about it, man. Forget it.
Created by drug laws. When I was a kid, pubs didn't have drugs. Every pub. I walk into a pub now in London, cocaine is everywhere. Not only can you just get it from your pub, from people on the street, you can order these drugs online.
About 300 million hotline, but what listed more?
There is a technological arms race between the gangs and the cops. And the gangs are always the first to innovate and adapt a new move. We saw that recently with EncroChat, where the criminals made the first move, but the cops rose above it and cracked the code, and many arrests were made. But as we speak, the criminals are out there using the latest technology to their advantage. Is a microcosm of society, and just like the postcode wars on London streets show which postcode is dominating the drugs business, same in the prison system. I spoke to a guy yesterday who did 40 years in
This
prison,
guy's
just got out
crazy.
recently, and
This guy's crazy, bro. He's moving mad, bro. Do you know how many blocks out there and these niggas ain't making no bread, fam? They ain't making no money, fam, but they still got the postcode war thing going on, fam. But they ain't got no money over there, fam. They making no bread, but they're still crashing out. They still got ops and whatever, fam. This guy's moving. I don't know who told him these things, fam, honestly.
a certain postcode will dominate one prison, and if other postcode members come into that prison, they will get beat up, attacked, killed, and sent to another prison. But that means another gang, another postcode is dominating that prison, and if this postcode members end up over there, they'll get attacked, killed, and run out of that prison. So all the prisons across London...
Please show us the statistics, bro. Please show us the statistics. The stuff you're talking about right now, boy. Please show us the statistics, bro. Show us what you're talking about right now, bro, because you're not making no sense, bro. Man said one postcode can control an entire prison, or one postcode. When little did you know, a lot of these guys don't even bang for postcodes anymore, fam. You know how much gangs are in one postcode, fam, and none of them like each other, fam. They're all beefing each other, bro. You're talking about one postcode. That's impossible. That's impossible, bro. This guy is mad, fam.
Areas of London are dominated.
What happened to those little banner guys you're talking about a minute ago? What happened to them guys, fam? What happened to those banners and those other guys you're talking about, fam? Who did he mention? He said they were Banos and someone else, fam. What was it those guys, fam? You didn't mention those guys not once, bro. Man was out talking about postcode. You think...
Certain postcodes. The strategies that law enforcement agencies utilise to combat street gangs in London are tantamount to just going through the motions. You've got the top cops, the top politicians taking bribes from the gangs while letting the foot soldier cops pretend to be being tough on crime. All this is one big money go round kept in place so those at the top of society can feed off those at the bottom. The illegal black market in drugs.
Well, that's the one thing I can say is
Question. What a free surprise for that, honey.
that's one of the only things I can say in the whole video. That's the only thing I can say is believable.
Off those at the bottom. The illegal black market in drugs keeps the police in business, keeps the court in business, keeps the judges and prosecutors in business, and a hell of a lot of that money from the streets goes to the people at the top.
I can see that. I can't lie. I can see that still. But yeah, funny guy and all of that, man. But anyway, guys, do I really have to break it down, fam? I damn near said everything I needed to say. Yeah, don't be a silly guy, fam. All of this shit's nonsense anyway, fam. Did you listen to all of that? That's all a joke man thing, bro. That's all a joke man thing, bro. You crazy, fam. How much people in the UK, fam? Like, I think it's over 60 million people in the UK, yeah? 60-something million, fam. Majority of people don't live like that, bro. Majority of people do not live like that, fam. You get me? But the reason why I speak on it, because I'm trying to save these people, fam. Because a lot of them are fucking up the community, because... So, it's something that man definitely has to try to figure out a way to rub out.